Hi everyone, Namaste. I am recording this video to do a little beginner's yoga flow. And this is going to be around 20 or 30 minutes. Just see how it goes. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and may this bring you guys happiness, peace, abundance, and love. And we shall begin. So all you need is a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, just use the floor. If you have hardwood floors, I would recommend a towel under or maybe a blanket just to kind of give yourself a little bit of support. And let's get started. So, we're going to start lying on our backs. Just find that even line in your body, flat on your back. And the goal here is to bring your shoulders back, your heart forward. So your shoulders are away from the ears, down toward the mat. And tuck your chin toward your chest, kind of making a double chin. So that's yoga alignment, making it accessible for a straight spine. Keeping your heart forward is always good with yoga. Let your feet relax, let your arms relax. You can either put your palms up alongside you or place your right hand on your heart, left hand on the belly. Now close the eyes right now. And let's just start to tune in with the breath for just a few moments. Whatever time of the day you're tuning in, just start to breathe in through the nose. Fill your belly with air, feel it expand, and then exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. A meditative practice I like to do is breathe in something I want to bring in, whether it's peace, happiness, love. And exhale any worry, any stress. Just let it all go. Continue a few rounds of breath with me. Return to your heart space, your heart center. And just continue to breathe. Deep, nourishing, mindful breaths calm the stress in our lives, bring calmness to the body. Imagine yourself breathing in light and breathing out anything you want to release, anything you want to let go of in this moment. Feel free to be as loud as you need with your breath, and let it all go. Now that we're centered, let's bring the knees to the chest. So come to your feet and then hug the knees to the chest. Just kind of wrap up, give yourself a hug with a little ball, and start to rock side to side. It should feel good, massaging on your back of your head. Keep rocking. And then we're going to come back to center here. We're going to release the arms down. Wing the arms out kind of like a T shape. And we're going to bring the legs at a 90-degree angle. Keep them together, knees together. And we're going to exhale, just twist to the right. Bring the knees to the right toward the ground. in a lying down reclined twist. And you can also turn your head to the left and just keep your head to the left, kind of getting that opposite stretch in the cervical spine. And just breathe here, breathe with me. You should feel it in the outer hips. Breathing. Breathe into the belly. Feel it expand. And then inhale back to center. Keep your legs in the air. Readjust your spine if you feel like you need to. Shoulders near the ground. Exhale, legs to the left, maybe looking over to the right so you get that stretch in the neck. Deep, nourishing breaths. We're taking it slow today. Inhale back to center. Leave your legs in the air. We're going to separate the knees this time. So bring them apart toward each armpit. Bring your hands, and we're going to get into happy baby pose. Now the goal here is just to get that inner thigh stretch, low back stretch. So keep your whole back on the ground, your head on the ground. And we're just going to use our hands here. You can grab the ankles, or you can grab the bottoms of the feet or the toes with your two peace fingers. Now, the bottoms of the feet are going to be toward the ceiling. Knees toward the armpits. And you'll feel that in the inner thighs. This pose is great for bringing happiness into our lives, hence happy baby. You can even rock side to side, kind of feeling your inner child flow through. Yoga values all of life, every stage of your being. And then exhale. We're going to bring the heels toward the back of the thighs, so kind of like a baby, happy baby. And then inhale, we're going to straighten the legs into a straddle. Should feel really good on the backs of the legs. Slight bend in the knee. Exhale into a baby, happy baby. Inhale, straddle. Straightening the legs. And then let's come back to center. And that baby, happy baby. Or just regular happy baby. And we're just going to let go. Bring the legs back on the ground. You should feel a little stretch so far. We're just going to roll to one side and find a seat. Now this is going to be really gentle. We're not going to get too hard today. Let's find a comfortable seated position. Now if you feel like you need to sit on a pillow to kind of help your hips out, feel free to bring a small pillow. And we're going to remove the flesh from under us so we feel ourselves on our sit bones. And those are the two little bones under you at the bottom. And we're just going to close the eyes. Let's put the hands on top of the knees and start to do circles around. This is called the Sufi grind. Really good release in the back. So we're moving from the hips. We're going to be doing big circles with the hips. So going toward the earth with our chest forward. And then on our exhale, we're going to lean back, tuck the chin toward the chest. Just keep going. And then come back to center. Feels really good. Let's place our hands beside us. That's my dog. Place our hands beside us on the ground. We're going to inhale, raise that right arm to the sky. And exhale, bring the upper body toward the left side, keeping that upper arm over the right ear. Now imagine there's a wall behind you. You're keeping a straight spine. You should feel that stretch right on your side body right here. Breathing deeply. And then exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm goes toward the sky. Exhale toward the right. You could even walk your hand out here and go down to your forearms if you feel like that resonates with you, or you can bring your hand back up. Just take some deep breaths into that side. Give that side some love with your breath. And then exhale, release. Now, let's come on all fours. Hands and knees. We're going to spread the hands out like starfish. So you want it wide like this. All four corners of the hands. Knees under hips. We're going to do some cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, bring the belly toward the mat. Look up to the sky. And exhale. Round the spine like a cat. Tuck the chin to the chest. Just keep going at your own pace. You want to inhale as you go up. And exhale as you go down. Just keeping that rhythm, that flow. All right, let's come back to center. We're going to go into downward dog. Let's tuck the toes. We're going to lift the knees, shift the hips back, and breathe here. Bend the knees as much as you need to bring your chest closer to your knees, to your thighs. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And your feet don't have to be all the way on the ground today. They can be with the heels up. Just drop the head and neck. Don't bring stress on your neck. And start to walk that dog. So stretch the calves, walk in place. Should feel really good for the backs of the legs. And then we're going to look forward toward the hands. We're going to step to the hands in what we call forward fold. Fold toward the thighs. This is really good for the low back. Bend the knees as much as you need. We don't need to do straight legs at all times because that can be bad on your legs. The goal here is to bring your hips as close to the body as possible along with your chest. So a good fold. And you don't have to be touching the ground. You can be wherever you're at today. Yoga is a practice. Don't be hard on yourself. Drop the head and neck. And we're going to inhale, come up halfway. Now we want a flat back here. Shoulders back. And we're going to exhale, fold forward once more. And then inhale, roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. So let yourself slowly come up to standing. Great. We're going to inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale into a slight back bend. Open the heart. So just let the chest float forward. And then exhale, fold forward once more. Drop the head and neck. We're going to do a little bit of strength, just a little bit. We're going to step back into a plank. Now your shoulders should be toward each other, pinched together. You can be on your knees or up. I'm going to do my knees. And just breathe here. Activate those core muscles. Straight back. And then we're going to come to the knees all together. If you're not, come to the knees. And shift the hips back. Bring the knees wide and the toes together. Shift the hips back into a child's pose. And take some deep breaths here. This pose is the resting pose we do in yoga. And as I do more videos, do longer videos, I will ask you to come to this child's pose whenever you feel like you need a break or you feel tired. So you rest your forehead down, let your arms relax, and just breathe. This pose is amazing for anxiety. If you just breathe into the belly, anytime you feel anxious, stressed, come to child's pose. It's really nourishing, really great for the soul. Close the eyes. Take a few moments to breathe here. And begin to notice how you feel here in child's pose. Notice how your body feels after these movements. Do you feel more relaxed? Does your body feel more loose and free? We're going to slide our arms to the right, bringing your head with you. So we're getting another side body stretch. Our arms and head are toward the right, staying in child's pose. And then inhale, come back to center in child's pose. And exhale, we're going to slide to the left here in child's pose. Deep breaths. And inhale, come back to center. Notice how you feel. And we're going to slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, to our seat. Just take a nice, comfortable seat here as we close this small little beginner's flow. And just close your eyes. Place your hands in prayer toward the heart. Take a moment to breathe, to smile. And right now, think of 3 things you're grateful for. I know you'll find them. Just think in your head those 3 things as you start your day or continue your day or start your night. Remember these 3 things in your heart and seal them in your heart to remember. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's been a minute since I've taught, and I'm really excited to do this online format for you guys, especially right now. I hope to be doing more soon, and probably will go live, and we'll get it started. So thank you. Namaste.